On page 35, calendar 186, it is substitute for Senate Bill number 262, an act concerning the Connecticut Family and Medical Leave Act and active duty military service. There are amendments.
Senator Flexer.
Good morning, Madam President.
Good morning.
President, I move for acceptance of the Joint Committee's favorable report and passage of the bill.
Motions on acceptance and passage. Will you remark?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. Madam President, the bill before us would allow people who are serving in the military protections from the existing Connecticut Family and Medical Leave Act and make conforming changes to comply with the federal Family and Medical Leave Act. The clerk is in possession of an amendment, LCO number 4286. I ask that the clerk please call the amendment and that I be granted leave of the chamber to summarize.
Mr. Clerk.
LCO number 4286, Senate A, offered by Senator Flexer.
Senator Flexer.
I move adoption of the amendment.
Motions on adoption. Will you remark?
Yes, Madam President. Madam President, the amendment before us just fixes an issue with the underlying bill. The original bill had a broader definition of those that qualify under the Family and Medical Leave Act. This amendment would conform with existing state statutes and make that definition of family just son, daughter, or parent. I urge the chamber to support this amendment.
Will you remark on the amendment? Will you remark on the amendment? And otherwise, I'll try your minds. All those in favor of Senate A, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Senate A is adopted. Senator Flexer.
Madam President, if there's no objection, I move that we place this item on our consent calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
There's an objection? Senator Kissel?
No, but I just wanted to take this opportunity that I know that myself, Representative Kiner, Representative Alexander, put in a request for the underlying bill. I don't know if other legislators did as well, and I wanted to thank Chairman Flexer for bringing the bill out. I'm happy to see that it's now moving through the system, and I'd also like to specifically thank Lori Gates of Enfield, who is the head of Enfield Hoo-Ha, that does wonderful work on behalf of veterans in North Central Connecticut, and she provided the delegation with an idea for this bill so that our state law was in comportment with federal law. And I think it's a good bill, and I'm delighted to be in support of it. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Is there any objection for being put on the consent calendar? Seeing none, so ordered. Mr. Clerk. Mr. Clerk.
On page 38,